Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report. Now today, we have a season preview, a special video, because they're all special, right? All season preview videos are special. That's why we're going into it. And today we have the Boston Bruins for you. 20-3 today, so I'll finish up Boston, Arizona, and Anaheim, and I'll finish up everything. But I'll try to do it today. If I can't, I'll at least finish it tomorrow. I'll try. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright. We have the forwards, we have our defense, and we got our goaltenders. A lot of goaltenders, the most I've ever seen, so, you know what I mean? So let's start off our forwards, alphabetical order. We have Nolan Achari, and he is a center here, 26 years old. Of course, I'm a Montreal fan. I know a lot about them because they're a rival, and I always compare them to the team and who's gonna win, but through the years. But you know, that's why I know him so many before. I know all the young guys. So Nolan Achari, he's 26 years old. 10 goals, 1 assist, 11 points, a -6 in 60 games. He's only 26 years old, so there was a lot to see from him. If he can try to see if he can do around 80 games and see what he made up, maybe 20 points. But I think he'll do really good next year. Now, next, someone who did really good in no career pass, and that's David Backes. He used to be a center, but now he's a right winger for the Boston Bruins. He used to be with St. Louis, 34 years old. Been his whole life until being with the Bruins now. The past 2 years, with 14 goals, 19 assists, 33 assists, and 57 games. Of course, he was hurt, so he could have got around, you know, like 40 or 50, you know what I mean? But let's go on to Patrice Bergeron. He's your assistant captain, and I think after Charles leaves, when he retires, I think Bergeron will become the captain. Maybe. That's what I'm just saying. Maybe he will be. Just giving a guess out there. Not to say anything. Not yet, but just saying. But Bergeron, he's 33 years old. He's been there since 2004. Won a bunch of Selke trophies. Of course, we all know 2012, 14, 15, 17. And he won the Clancy in 13, and he won the Stanley Cup in 11. We all know that, right? This year, he put 63 points, 30 goals, 30 assists, and a +21. A guy that is very good. Best center. You know, he's getting older, but he still is one of the best players. A guy that's very young next, and he is injured. That's why there's an asterisk right next to him. That is Anders Bjork, and he's 22 years old. 4 goals, 8 assists, 12 points, and a +12, 30 games. You know, we'll see how he's going to be since he's been hurt ever since. You know, see if he can play next year. He didn't play in the playoffs at all, so most of the majority of the season he didn't play, only 30 games. Now, next is Dick DeBrusk, and this guy is very good. He's only 21 years old, but that doesn't matter because this guy scored 16 goals, 27 assists, 43 points, and a +13 in 70 games. His first year, never played in 16-17 season, has like 3 games, 4 games, so around that, never. Played in the Providence Bruins with 19 goals, 30 assists, 49 points in 74 games. So maybe if he plays around 80 games next year, because he did really well in the playoffs, let's see if he can keep it going. A guy that did really well at the end of the season. Of course, he's from Boston University, and that was he's 22 years old, and that's Ryan Donato. With 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points in 12 games he did, and a +2 he did at the end of the season. Did very well. Of course, Harvard, with 26 goals, 17 assists, 43 points in 29 games he did with the Harvard University, as we saw them. Sorry, I thought it was Boston, what I thought, but never mind, sorry. Alright, the next one is a long name. Jacob Forsbacher Carlson. I hope I said that right. He is 21 years old. A very long name, I would say. 1 game he played last year. No goals, no assists. Let's see what he did this year. At the Providence Bruins with 15 goals, 17 assists, 32 points. It was in 58 games. With Boston University was 14 goals, 19 assists, 33 points. So very good. Let's see if he can play around 30 to 40 games next year and see what he's made of. Next is Heinen here. Datin Heinen. I think that's how you say it. He's 23 years old. 16 goals, 31 assists, 47 points. He had very, very good, I would say a lot of good points. 16 goals. I think he can get around 50 to 55 points next year. I think this guy's going to dominate the NHL pretty soon. Played in Providence Bruins with 4 games, 1 goal, 7 assists, 8 points. This guy's dominant. This guy's so good. He is a very, person you don't really see in the Bruins because how many points he put up. No one really talks about him because he's, you got Bergeron, you got, DeBrusque, you got McAvoy, you have Krug, you have Rask, several of those guys, and you don't talk about Heinen, you know what I mean? Alright, next we have, after Heinen's, David Krejci. Of course, he's been a long time Bruin for a long time. He's 32 years old, and he's getting up there after winning Stanley Cup in 2011 with 44 points, 17 goals, 27 assists, 44 points. 17 season, he put 54 points with 23 goals, 31 assists. Hopefully he can get on that next year after only playing 64 games this past year. He is getting older, so that is part of it. Alright, next is Sean Kuraly. And Sean Kuraly is a center. 25 years old. 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 points, and -5 in 75 games. You know what I mean? This guy is going to be really good, I say. I feel like he's going to be really good, but I don't know. We'll see. He needs a couple of years to really show what he's made of. Next is Brad Marchand, and Brad Marchand's a left winger. Of course, very dirty, kind of like Kessler and Perry and Andrew Shaw and those guys. He's really dirty like those. But he's 30 years old now. 34 goals, 51 assists, 85 points. Back-to-back seasons of 85 points, and this year was like plus 25. They won the Stanley Cup, of course, in 2011, so still very good, but very gritty, and there's a lot of real things, I would say. Alright, now we have Joakim Nordstrom. He is actually a pickup from the Carolina Hurricanes they got. He's 26 years old. 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points in 75 games. He won the Stanley Cup in 2015 season, of course, with the Blackhawks. Of course, every Carolina player comes from the Blackhawks, right? Like, I call them the mini Blackhawks team. Like, literally, like, that's what they are. Nothing but that. Now, the player that probably scores the most, does everything the most, and carries his team on his back the most, I would say now, is 22-year-old David Pastrnak with 35 goals, 45 assists, 80 points, his career best for points. What a season he had with 35 goals, his career best, 45 assists, career best, and career best for 80 points. Good job, David Pastrnak, even though I'm not sure if I got a clap for him because he did very good. Alright, we have next is Jordan Schwartz. He's 27 years old. 3 assists, 3 points, -4 in 12 games. Not a guy who really plays much, I guess. You can kind of use him sometimes, I would say, but you don't use him much. Alright, next we have is Chris Wagner. He's a right winger. He's 27 years old. Plus, last year he put one goal up with the Islanders in 15 games, and then with Anaheim, he played in the beginning of the season, put 6 goals, 9 assists, 15 points. So he's gonna be that person who will put around 15 to 20 points, I feel like, but that's about it. Alright, let's go on to our defense. Very good defense core, I can say right here. Nothing but the best. As you look at Brandon Carlo, a nice young, 21 years old, just young defenseman prospect. Played 76 games, 6 assists, 6 points, and a +10. This guy can do a lot. And Zdeno Chara is the next guy, but he's the captain of the Boston Bruins, as we all know. He's getting up there. He is 41 years old. This might be his last year with the NHL. We'll see, because he's playing with the Islanders when he he was actually drafted by the Islanders in 3rd round 1996. Wow. And went to Ottawa, and now has been with the Bruins for most of his life. Of course, he won the Mark Messier Award in 2011, 2008 and 9. He won the James Norris in 2010-11. Of course, he won the Stanley Cup, right? So very good player. 7 goals, 17 assists, 24 points. This guy has been a beast and the tallest NHL player ever. Just to tell you, I don't know if they're ever going to be beat, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Alright, next is Matt Grzelcyk. This guy is so good, I would say. Not so good yet, but he's 24 years old. 3 goals, 12 assists, 15 points in 61 games. I feel like that guy's going to get really good. I can see he's young and he's energetic. Still does a great job. Well, he's going to do a great job. Troy Crew, a very good defenseman, right? Does a really good job. Long time, 27 years old, 14 goals, 45 assists, 59 points for his best year. His little clapping there for himself. Very good year for him. Plus and minus was equal, very good, and nothing but the best this year for him. Alright, next is Charlie McAvoy, your young defenseman prospect. Well, not prospect anymore, right? He's going into his sophomore year as a Bruin, and he's 20 years old. Remember, they brought him into the playoffs, and he did outstandingly, right? So then they played him this year, and 7 goals, 25 assists, 32 points, and a plus 20 in 63 games. Of course, he had that, that heart thing. I think heart memo or something like that. I forget what it is, what he had. And then he had some, he had a couple injuries, so that's why I like to see him play all 82 games, see how he really is that good, Alright, next is Adam McQuaid. He is getting older. He's a long time Bruin, and he's 31 years old. Looking at him, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points, 38 games. He didn't play much. He was kind of injured. He's not the one who puts up a lot of points. He's going to be on the bottom pair now, I would say. That's why I'm going to say now. It's like, that's what I'm thinking. He's not the best anymore. Well, he was never the best, I think he used to always play with Chara, but, he's kind of, injured and he does a lot of hitting, that whole thing. Alright, Kevin Miller, he's 30 years old. 1 goal, 15 assists, 16 points in 68 games. He had a little down season, 16-17 season, but picked it up a little this past year. Alright, let's go on to John Moore, the newly acquired John Moore from the Devils. What a player he is, right? 27 years old. Of course, started in Columbus, then went to Rangers, then went to Arizona for a year, then to New Jersey for the last 3 years. 7 goals, 11 assists, right? This guy's really good. And 18 points and a plus 3. When he comes to the Bruins, he's going to have even a better chance. He can even put up more points, I feel like, than he did before, and I can't wait to see that. Because, of course, I'm a Montreal fan, not a Bruins fan, but whatever. Like, I still talked about them. Alright, Jacob Zaborio, no NHL highlights, of course, nothing yet they put up, so he's going to probably be a nice addition, see how he can deal. Maybe McAvoy can help him out a little. Charles, nice experience, he can help all our defensive group become really good, and benches the Stanley Cup. They all know that, right? Alright, we have Tuukka Rask as the #1 goalie. He did a fantastic, especially in November. When I saw it, I was like, holy cow, man, this guy's good in November, like. It was really good. Won the Vezina in 2013-14. Of course, won the Stanley Cup in 2011. Of course, got the Stanley Cup final, but lost to the Blackhawks in 2013, right? But he led that one. He did not lead to 2011. He was the backup, right? So goals against Savage this past year was at .236. I thought he did fantastic in November. Nothing but the best. I thought, like, oh my goodness, this guy's awesome. Very good. Of course, he rained down just a little, but it's fine. And he had Halak, was #1 goalie for the Islanders. He didn't do very much of a good job. He's 33 years old now. Of course, he won the William Jennings in 2011-12 with the Blues. But besides that, 319 goals against average. That was pretty horrible with 20 wins and 26 losses. He had a couple great games against the Rangers. He did a shutout on it. He looked really good. And then, I think it should be a good backup goalie. Kind of like what Vladimir Miller was the #1 goalie for Vancouver. And then he went and became a backup goalie for the Anaheim Ducks. You know what I mean? So we have next is Zane McIntyre. And he's kind of part-time. He's 26 years old. Mainly plays with the Providence Bruins with 252 goals against average. Not bad, I would say, at all. But then you have, next you have is Van de Vallo. I don't want to say Vallo. He's 21 years old. Not any NHL stats or anything they have put up, but very good, I would say. This team is really well stacked, I would say. A lot of great prospects. Well, young, great players, Let's do our contributors, helpers, I call them, too. And helpers is not the circle. Sorry. That is the line. And declining is the circle. Alright, contributors here. I think Brad Marchand is still a great contributor. I think Ryan Donato is going to be. Backus, no. Bjork, I don't know about yet. The first, yes. Pasternak, yes. That's been the first one. Bushman, yes. Let me say, Chara, I want to say I'm not sure about that. Charlie McAvoy, yes. Krug, yes. I want to say Chara, yes. Rask, yes. Halak, I say no, because he's been declining. Backus, declining. McQuaid, declining. Krejci, declining. I don't know much about the forwards back. Carlson, I feel like Nolan Charlie could be a good helper. I feel like, so why not? I'm just gonna put yes. Yes. Alright, there you go. John Moore, I'm gonna say yes to this one. Since upgrade on defense over Adam McQuaid, basically, I would say. But I think that's pretty good. Alright, thanks for watching this NHL Hockey News Report. If you want to see more videos like this, look at my playlist of all the season previews. I got 2 more left, so watch out for those. Arizona and Anaheim Ducks. First will be Arizona, then Anaheim. So this is the whole season preview for the Bruins. Like the video, share, subscribe, and ding, hit the bell. And I'll see you later, because this is the NHL Hockey News Report of non-biased opinion. And that's what Top Shelf Hockey says, and I respond to him all the time. So, very good job. And just to say, more hockey content coming out soon, alright? See you later. Bye.